Okay, so the past week it was the weirdest week ever. I still don't even have an intro, do I? Oh, well then. Hey guys, it's the real J, or just call me JJ, or at least in terms of family or anyone wise. Hi! Hi to the 17 subscribers I have so far. Yay! The past week since the New Year's was actually, it's even before New Year's back, still in like 2016. It was pretty difficult. Well, apparently, with my grandfather, as you see in my first vlog, he's been in the hospital ever since that day. The 31st of December 2016, New Year's Day, basically, he was released from the hospital. The reason why for that is because apparently he had a little small tumor in his bladder, which caused him to have excess bleeding and having a lot of clogging in his bladder, which caused him to bleed a lot, basically. It was mainly, apparently the doctor said it was mainly fault of another doctor, the previous surgeon, basically. The previous surgeon did not make the surgery correctly is how it's supposed to be, and ended up bleeding a small little tumor or cyst that's causing the bleeding inside his bladder. He had a previous problem before with his bladder, having bleeding problems. He could have got cancer, like prostate cancer, but never had. That was a good thing. Thankfully enough that the second surgeon ended up finally healing my grandfather and giving him a good surgery this time, fixing the problem that the other surgeon didn't fix correctly. He's urinating perfectly and he's in good condition. He's just stuck with a tube in a bag that's running through his urethra. Kind of nasty and painful if you ask me. Then just 2 days after, apparently, on January 2nd of 2017, because this is already New Year's, it was kind of like an ordinary day. I ended up taking my mom to my grandfather's doctor in order to go pick up a note, a medical note, so she could drop it at the CVS as for pickup. But at the time I was waiting there, I was kind of getting bored, so I ended up doing this. I seriously got bored in that car, but yeah, afterwards the day kind of got normal after a while until things started kind of getting bad in the sense of pain. Like, this was like late at night. It's like around 10 or so. My mom ended up having gallbladder stones. Surprisingly, I made a couple research about gallbladder stones because after I took her to the hospital, which you'll see in a bit, wasn't good because it was a big old surprise. I thought it was just because when the first thing that happened is that I was gonna do another live stream on the 2nd at night. I was gonna live stream with my cousins. I was gonna ask them, hey, you want to live stream again? And see if they wanted to do something, but like I guess I couldn't because like right within like the first 2 minutes of me starting up the game and calling my cousins to live stream with me, all of a sudden I just hear Joshua. My mom calls me by my middle name, so she ends up calling me Joshua. So Joshua. ends up screaming, tries to scream out my name, but she screams it like in agony, and all I just hear is like small faint talking in the background. And I'm just like, what the hell? I ended up taking my headphones off after 3 times that I heard the same thing, and like headphones, remote control, put it down, and go out the door. It was pretty scary, and then I started finding my mom with a really bad stomach ache. It was kind of scary for the main reason that it was out of nowhere, and I seen her in extreme pain, just going like, oh, and it was. She said it was so painful that all she just felt was like right here in her, like above her stomach, below the rib cage, and started spreading all around her stomach and everything, and all the way through all of her spine. That's how she described it to me. It was such an extreme pain that she just couldn't hold it anymore, and she was just like, "Give me the Pepto." Maybe it was like a stomach ache, like, "Give me the Pepto. Pepto's good for you." Yeah, she didn't think it was like some kind of stomach ache, ordinary stomach ache, which did not turn out to be that, because it just got worse. My mom on the side note has Norco medicine, which is Norco, for those people who don't know what it is. It's really one of the most strongest pain relievers. She took one pill just to see if she could get rid of the pain. It didn't work until it worked for a while, until she started moving around, because she was laying on her bed. So until she started moving around, like it's to the side, to the other side, it's just got worse. It just kind of kept going all over the place until finally I ended up saying, "All right, let's go to the hospital. Maybe I'll take you to the hospital if this keeps continuing." I ended up going to the hospital, and oh my god, since my mom's with Kaiser, oh no, Kaiser. I'm just wondering, why are there so many people going there at the same time? That's like the first thing I wonder when I went to the Kaiser hospital to take my mom for emergency. Like, the very first thing you notice when you walk into the hospital is literally tons of people fill up the emergency room. It's just like, what? It's like, I did not think there would be this many sick people, at least, in the least, the slightest. And it was honestly crazy. So I ended up taking my mom in it, and taking my mom to the front desk, saying I need her for emergency. She's got really bad pains, and then she ended up demonstrating it too, because she couldn't, when she was walking, she had like the face where she's like in extreme pain. Ended up waiting with my mom in the waiting room for a while after getting help from the nurse in the front desk. She only helps just to the blood pressure and the temperature and everything that you're gonna need to do. And since it was a waiting room, it was called one by one. Having to wait in the waiting room, and the lady said right after she was finished done with my mom, she said the average wait time would be 7 hours. In my head I went like, 7 minutes? No. She said 7 hours. 7 hours? Why? Then, like, me being kind of like the low tone guy, I ended up thinking, oh, well, yeah, it kind of makes sense because there's so many people here, there's so many people going inside, there's people going into the emergency, there's people still upstairs. Man, is it kind of a bad service. It takes forever. It feels forever. I ended up putting some videos on Instagram, like roll the clips. Take it forever.
I know. It is worse when you go with your grandpa to the hospital. When we take your
portion of their paycheck to Wall Street, and the 1st and 15th of every month. They're investing in mutual
Wait,
funds
where are you
or
going?
other investments with
Get back over here.
complete disregard to
Back.
price. It's always been fascinating to me how
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. All things are as already.
At the workshop, you'll begin to learn about the skills that you'll need
They're
to identify
tired.
the shifts in the market.
It's taking forever.
shorting or trading when the market's going sideways. But once I went through the online trading academy, I learned the rest of my life.
We've shown you how Wall Street makes money, and you've heard from real students in all walks of life.
Ya vete a dormir. Duérmese y yo me quedo despierto esperando para que te llamen a usted.
What if this isn't what you're looking for?
What?
Se me bajó el hinchado del estómago.
So like around 6 o'clock in the morning, yes, we ended up staying from 11 to 6 all night. Stay up. It was a pretty bad night throughout the full night because the whole time throughout the night we just basically ended up going back and forth to the office, not the office, the front desk, just calling our names saying that, oh, we need to check the blood pressure and we needed to drop some blood. And I was like, oh, bring out Dracula, let's see what happens. It's like, okay, Dracula, tell us what the information is. Until 6, they were giving us some room afterwards in the emergency room.
Está en el último de este blanco, donde le ponemos las pastillas. Ahí está un bote así que es antibiótico y le pones uno ahorita, uno en la mañana y uno a las 12. No me pongas así los ojos, papá. El antibiotic es una cápsula verde con azul, me parece. No me pongas así los ojos. No me dejas concentrar. Ok. Le pones o le cambias el orín también. Y le pones mucha soda, agua en el vaso. Me da mucho tu abuelito. Yes. Ya. Párale. ¿Quieres otra cosita? Cámbiale el pamper a tu abuelito.
And then afterwards, a doctor saw her, they gave her like MRI, scan, X-ray to check everything, see what's wrong with her. And throughout that time, they said they found gallstones, which was pretty bad. I personally, I didn't know what gallstones were. I just went like, okay, take it out. It's gonna make an appendix thing. Cause I had my appendix cut out as like a short kid when I was young. That story I'll tell later. Yeah, and it was kind of scary, stressing, thinking that it was until I started thinking of like making research about it afterwards and knowing what gallstones really were and how bad they could be. I was just like, I don't want to lose my mom. Yeah, I was scared for my mom and Grace because I was like, I just don't want to lose her. But in the end, I did know that she ended up coming out fine at least. The surgeon did end up taking out her gallbladder, which ended up holding all the stones. They ended up doing a total of 3 surgeries, which means now she has to be in a specific diet until that gets good. But she ended up coming out fine. Afterwards, she ended up coming out to the hospital. She ended up coming out on the 7th. My God, why is that my favorite number? That she's out and she's fine. I don't have to babysit for 2. Only thing is that my mom could still walk and my grandfather is still practically kind of weak, so I had to pick him up and stuff like that. It was practically a stressful week. I ended up having stressful time thinking of what's gonna happen, things and everyone's health, grandfather's appointments and all that, making sure he's on time. It's stressful. I was originally planned this whole past week. I had thought of uploading at least another 3 gaming videos, me playing with my cousins at least, and doing one more live stream, and probably ended up putting another life vlog. I'll keep this as like a weekly thing, the vlogs. This video kind of seemed down, but I just want to keep truthful. Everything that's happening and all that stuff, I just want to keep truthful. It's more worthful for me to have truth than just putting a big old face saying, hey, how's it going guys? It's a great day, having a wonderful time, went there, went here, I went by this and by that, I'm drinking with my friends and stuff like that. I'm not like that. I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. But yeah, I'll see how this next week comes out, because next week I'll be going back to school. College, artwork, awesome. I'll probably get to that artwork videos next weekend if I have the time. Next weekend, meaning by Friday. And Friday is a good day. But at least I hope for you guys out there who are watching this video, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope I didn't bring anyone down throughout this video. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye. Before I end up forgetting, look us back.
Hello.
Hi.
My gallstones.
They did what?
They removed my gallstones.
Gallstones.
Yes, that.
She had stones in her gallbladder, so they took that out and they took the stones out. What else happened afterwards? Or during that?
I have 2 surgeries.
2 surgeries?
3 actually.
3 in total.
3
Ah,
in total.
in total. How do you feel now?
Much better.
Better?
Yeah, much better.
You know you're gonna have a specific diet, right?
No.
Yes.
What kind?
Low fat diet.
Oh.